In this mini-series, we're going to look at various exercises and routines that will help you develop as a player. Recently, I uploaded a video showing how I structure practice routines to make sure I'm always doing practice with purpose. And in this series, we're going to look at each routine and talk about how I approach them. Hi everyone, welcome back to week 2 of the mini-series. So in today's video we're going to look at a 5 red lineup here. So this is very good for improving your control around the pink and black spot. Now something I'm always doing, so starting on a random red, I'll just put the white into position there. And something I'm always talking to players about is the advantage of being comfortable when you're high on the black. So obviously we've got this line here, this would be level with the black cushion, and I've got my white high of the black. Now if you can get more comfortable when you're in this position, and you're happier to start bringing the white off the black and then back up out into open play, that really opens up your options for break building. So this shot I'm about to play here, this little stun, little trace aside to come off the cushion and kick the white away from the reds, very, very useful shot to add to your locker. Just the same as I talked about in the last video in this mini-series, trying to think 3 shots ahead. So I've got to think, what angle do I want on this black after this red so that I can get to another red? So I'm just going to roll through and make sure I've got a little angle. Now, just the same again, I haven't gone too far there, and that leaves me a little angle so that I can bounce back out into open play. So this shot now is a bit of a stun run through, just making the white go on and off that cushion again, but both shots on the black so far have been using this black cushion. So very important on these routines that you start leaving angles. Now, obviously here I'm on 2 reds. I've got this red and I've also got this red here. But if I just play a little screw back shot here, I've got choice of pink or black. So again, landed high on the black, and I've got the same shot again where I can bring the white off this black cushion, little trace aside just to kick the white away from the reds, and that keeps the white nicely in the middle of the table and nicely on a red again. And as long as I've got these angles here, I'm high enough up the table. Whenever I'm doing this routine, I'm always saying to players, get high up the table this way. So you're always trying to go this way. If you start to finish low on these reds, so if the white was to land low here, I'm then having to take my white up the table onto pink or blue, and that just makes position a lot harder. So I'm always trying to get high on these reds, and then I've got that angle just like I had there to bounce on and off the cushion back to the black. Now this is an incredibly important shot to learn. So I'm a little bit straight on the black here. Now if I was to run forward, the white is going to come off the black over to about here and then come off here, and I'm going to end up going quite high up the table. It's going a bit far away from the red. So what I do instead is I'm going to play right hand side, so the white comes off here and then it flicks off these 2 cushions and back round out into open play. So this is topspin with right hand side, and the right hand side will accelerate the white as well. So you see the white there flick off the 2 cushions, and that's what puts me back out into a nice position there. And then I'm nicely on this red to continue the break. Now I always say to people here, whenever you're down to the last red in a break, you don't have to always play for the black, because that makes it very hard then to get all the way up to the yellow at the table. So you can play for pink, blue, even a bulk colour makes it nice and easy to get to the yellow. Now here actually, I could have easily just run the white through and played for the black. I think here, more than anything, I was just doing a bit of queuing practice where I'm trying to get a lot to top on the white, push the white, round off a couple of cushions. So really sending the white with that topspin back out onto blue or bulk colour. And I've actually landed there perfectly on the blue. Now this again here is when you want to start obviously making sure now you're thinking you're 3 shots ahead. So I've got to get on this green, leaving an angle so that I can then get to the brown. So a little bit of a holding shot here. That gets me hold of the white so that I've got a nice angle now so that I can get the white to the brown. Again, exactly the same. I'm already deciding now I want to get nice angle on the brown, and then from the brown I can then get my white off the cushion and down towards this blue. So I'm already deciding that I've got to get hold of the white. So just try and hold the white there, and then I've got the perfect angle now, just like I've talked about in other colours clearance videos, to go from the brown and get onto that blue. So nice little stun off the cushion. Down for that blue. And again, got a nice angle here just to drop this ball in. Interestingly here, if I just quickly rewind, just look at where I'm aiming on the cue ball here. So let's zoom in a bit. So can you see the way I'm not using too much topspin? And that's because at the pace that I'm going to play the shot, the white will just turn into just natural roll as it goes towards the blue. So because I'm not hitting it very hard, no need to play any topspin, just in the centre of the white. That'll just bring the white forward. You just see the blue just wriggle in. That's why I'm pulling a bit of a face there. And then now I've just got, again, plain ball shot, almost middle of the ball. Just let the white run on and off the black cushion. And then pot in the black, making sure you keep nice and still when you pot it. So I think here, the really important lesson, if we just go back to the beginning of the routine, the really important lesson is try and start to get comfortable now with being above this straight line on the black. So if you can start leaving yourself more in these zones here on the black, so this and this, you start to have angles where you can start to bring the white off the black so it can come off this cushion and back out into open play. Same again, you can go off the other side and back out into open play. But really important to start getting yourself comfortable with using the black cushion. Don't be scared of aiming high on the black. It gives you many more options. It also means that when players play only low on the black, if you make a small mistake like where I've just placed this white ball here, I'm losing the white now. The white has to start going off the black and up the table, and you have to start playing cannons. Whereas if I can leave the white high on the black, that means that I don't have to play any cannons. As we just saw, I can start playing these kind of lines and get the white back out into open play. So that's the lesson of the day. Try and get comfortable being high on the black. As always, if you did enjoy it, remember to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. That really helps me to keep all these videos coming regularly. If anyone's interested in any one-to-one coaching sessions, I'm working on this very table, helping players to improve their game all the time. So have a look in the description box below. You'll see all my details there. Send me an email, send me a WhatsApp message, and I'd love to help you with your game. And as always, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.